Hi, everybody. Welcome in. We are continuing our run through, our second playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. The past few times we've played, uh, our stream has crapped the bed and we haven't been able to play. So our run through's been a little bit disjointed. Um, we're still working with the sylphs for our main story quest. We're just about to do a scenario with the sylphs. Um, so yeah, we're gonna get that taken care of here. I might do a few roulettes today just to break up the story a little and have some fun. But other than that, buckle up. We're going for a ride. Everything's gonna be synced down to level 26. I'm a little bit higher than level 26. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Camuxio that this one will never go back. Never. Phew. Off they fly. Touched ones? Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Tinkio. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Rameau. Akin to the Amalja, tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. All right, we're gonna take some names, it looks like. Just gonna blow them all up. Pew, pew, pew. Focus your attacks on the sylphs. That's what I'm doing. Let's bring them both together so I can multi-target. Yay, we did it. This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried, so very worried. Is Claxio unharmed, still in possession of wits? Kumoxio? And Meddling One as well? Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Camuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Kamuxio and friendly ones. Wave, wave. Bye-bye. Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Oh, Papa Lima. Alright, since I'm terrible at figuring out which way I'm supposed to go, I'm gonna pull out my map. Go over here to avoid the boar. We'll come over here to avoid the boar. One of the things that I like about Final Fantasy XIV, I don't know if I've said it, I might have already said it once, but it's still true. One of the things that I like about Final Fantasy XIV is that the mobs that are scattered around the world, they have a field of vision. So they can't see behind them. So if you run behind them, you don't aggro them. And I really, really like that idea that they have that field of vision. It kind of makes it a little bit more realistic. I mean, for a fantasy game, of course, but it makes it a little better, I think. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful One saved Claxio. Now these ones can be a family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is complete. Alright, something did a funny in one of my programs that I use for my streaming, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm hoping that I've solved the problem of OBS crashing. I'm really hoping I did. I may not have. So, I'm keeping an eye on it, and if I have to call it, I will. Muxio would make a confession to you. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made a promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into the forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into the forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscarin. Buscarin may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscarin, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscarin for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry, these ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Okay, so we gotta talk to Buscarin, and then we have to go to Gridania. I think there is a gate. I think there's a gate into Central Shroud from Gridania. So I'm going to go to Gridania first and do that part. And then Hey, look, cheapest gold. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? The Elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gaia Molko at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search efforts. Okay, I have to go to Bent Branch Meadows. But I also need to go to the Central Shroud. I'm going to go to this Aetheryte. Central Shroud. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the Blue Badger Gate. We'll hit up Bent Branch first, since that's kind of where it's sending us. And then I know Buscarin, I think, has the bar. The Druthers. Ugh, lame. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm just gonna teleport to it. It's literally like not far away, but I'm gonna do that anyway. I don't feel like trying to figure out how to get around. Alright. A message from Commander Hulua, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished? Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, beyond every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Okay, good. They will find them then. And I need to go to... South Shroud. We'll go ahead and run, because I don't have those Aetherites yet. I haven't been there. Hey! How you doing, Aaliyah? It's really good to see you. I like the raccoon. It's cute. The trash panda. We're doing a second playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV because why not? I ran through the first time really fast because I was trying to catch up with some friends, so I know that I missed some story. But also this game's just fun to kind of banter with the quest text, so I've been doing that a lot. I'm just kind of having fun with it. Oh, stretching. Oh, we got skulls with the first. Aaliyah with a stretch. Oh, big stretches. Oh, big stretches. Excellent. How you doing, Skulls? Welcome in. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Huh? Not here to fill your belly, then? Ah, hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell the two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across that sylph elder yourself. I am a spud. I am a spopodo. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. But yeah, I'm a cute little spud. There's a counter in the way. Let's try this again. Yeah. I kind of went with the blue and pink vibe because of my stream colors. But he's got the little hair poof on top, and I love that, so yeah. I RP in Final Fantasy XIV as well, and I can RP any character. Like, any race of character, I can RP. But actual play, like, just playing the game, I love playing on Lalafell. I don't like playing on any other character. I like playing on Lalafell just to enjoy the game. Like the dungeons and the MSQ and all of that. Lalafell's the way to go. That's why we're a Lalafell safe place here. We have the Porter unlocked. Hey, look, it's Ida and Papalima. Oops. Oh, he still has a quest. Okay. Okay. Buscarin could use an adventurer to douse a fight brewing in his establishment. And I'll get a chicken egg. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscarin in return? Right, then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can still swill grog all night, and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Yeah, that's fair. We don't need no fighting. What are you staring at? Want to keep them eyes in your face? How about you want to keep your pants wet, or dry, I mean? Ugh, no ficus teats, that's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. Drunken Duskwhite. Nicely done, Tinkio. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is the Duskwhite Elizin. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? I do indeed. These times are trying, and I've been supplied with an egg. Yes, I would like an egg in these trying times. The eponymous proprietor of Busker's Druthers has need of an able adventurer. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kikiran friend of mine, you see, named Tetraroon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lanasha. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left, so I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadan fella named, Bane Singh. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Laminza. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. I've always been Vera-pilled. Well, I RP almost exclusively Vera. This character, this bunny that I am right now, started out as Vera. And I've kind of evolved over time into the super awesome bunny that I am now. I have horns, though, so technically I'm a jackalope. I'm a jackalope of all trades. Anyway. Yeah. My program keeps hiccuping and, like, chat is going dark for a while, so if I'm not responding right away to the chat messages, it's simply because I can't see them at the moment. But as soon as I do, I will follow up. Let's see. Hawker's Alley. Hawker's Alley, you say? I was here since then. I know that you were here since then. You've been here... I think you've been here since... I think you've been here since my first stream, actually. It's been 3 years. It was 3 years on the 11th of January. I can't believe that. It's crazy. It's been a good 3 years, too. I've had so much fun. Hawker's Alley. Go! Alright, Babesing. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. Huh? A Kikiran what worked at the Druthers? Aye, you speak of Tetraroon. Since we're doing a rogue in, I'm gonna drop into the basement a bit. Related to that, Kyo Room bloke. Just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put together. This was hard to read, I'm not gonna lie. Two of them put together and were making good coin, but old Tetraroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kyokuroon himself. He can be tied a lip, though. I warn ya. Best take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Yes. A long way, more than a couple evolutions of take. There have been a few. And I finally found one that I really like and that I'm really vibing with. Because the others were good, but they just weren't right. They just didn't fit completely. Huh. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I'm stricken with that fool. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I actually got the model off of a website that my model maker suggested, and then because the model was licensed to be able to do anything you wanted to it, I had Visky change the color and fix the hair and give me my hat that she made. This hat is so cool. I love it. The ears flop even, which is super cool. Sometimes if I get super excited, they end up stuck on my shoulders, and I love that. It's got some pretty unique, like, patterning, too. That if I wanted to not have my sweatshirt on, which I'm gonna leave on, that would be shown. So maybe at some point I might get some other, like, outfit stuffs. We'll have to see. But, yeah. I've had kind of a long day, so I'm yawning a little bit, and I apologize about that. But, it is what it is. I go for just a couple hours during the week. Sunday is my super long stream. I go from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. So, like, 6 hours. But that kind of makes up for the fact that I only do 2 hours during the week. Customer be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Kyokuro busy with business. Too busy for blather. Try to stop by, that sounds great. Here, have a chicken egg. In this trying time. Chicken egg? Kyokuro love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetraroon? Tetraroon no here no more. Tetraroon leave Limsa. Tetraroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Weinberg no Tetraroon. Weinberg no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. Kyokuroon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokuroon. Okay, I'll go talk to Weinberg. We'll go to the Fisherman's Guild. Because the ferry docks be right here. What's up, Weinberg? Tetraroon? Aye, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aldfoot. He's an old hand what knows a great deal about a great many things. Okay. This ferry's bound for Aleport. Are you riding with us? Yes. Yes, I am. Have some gil. Alright, here we are. And here's Aldefote. Tetraroon? Aye, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. Took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikirn. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake, Memorine's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Alright. Where exactly am I headed? Just running. Running as fast as you can. Hop! I always hop over the lines because you never know if someone's on the other side to trip you. There we go. Hey look, it's Tetraroon. Customer be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Bring something for Tetraroon. I brought you your red earring. Tetraroon, forget this. Forget it, druthers? Tetraroon swore would never forget earring, but never forgot. Tetraroon thank. Tetraroon thank. Good Buscarun, doing good? Good Buscarun, good to Tetraroon. Tetraroon miss good Buscarun. Alright. Tetraroon has places for you to go and thingies for you to get thingies. I like that. Good Buscarun helped Tetraroon. Tetraroon dead without good Buscarun. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tetraroon make Kikir and firewater for Buscarun. Buscarun love firewater. You help Tetraroon make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need curl pup whiskers. Need 3 good curl pup whiskers. Alright. Some curl pup whiskers. I have them out. I have one now. I'm gonna go this way. Hey, I need that guy. Aha! Take that. Okay, I cleared the way. Okay. I've never seen that bat-looking thing before. Alright. Okay, a couple more of these. Paralysis is gone. I don't know what that noise was. I missed the deep, he says. It's clear over there, I gotta go around. Alright. Tetra. Tetra make firewater for Busker. You bring thingies Tetra need? I did indeed. Have 3. You brought all thingies. Tetra make firewater now. Make good firewood. Firewater for good Busker. Busker. Tetra, start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Okay. And I got a weapon out of it. He appears to have finished the gift for Buskern. Tetra make firewater. Good, good firewater. You take to Buskeroon. Good firewater for good Buskeroon. Ah, Tetraroon hopes Buskeroon happy. Tetraroon gives Buskeroon thankies, many, many thankies. You tell Buskeroon. Tetraroon make big shop someday, biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many, many sparklies, all thanks to good Buskeroon. Alright, let's take it back. We have to go to Bedbridge for that. Let's see. Central shout. Right, is this close to where we... Yes, it is. Is this close to where we need to go? Yes. Let's see. I need to go that way. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I might not make it the whole time. I had a long day at work today. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetrarune's belongings to him. What's this? For me? He cured firewater? So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old? He? I? Aw, oh, bloody hells, who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's gonna be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. That sounds like a plan. If Buskrin had his druthers, he'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of sylphs. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here. A place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like, the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Okay, I can do that. We'll look through the branches of the tree. Uh-oh. What? Dead. KO'd. That one all the way up there on that rock. Oops. Oh, I made it. I hooked that one just right. Welcome back from the ads. Thank you so much for sitting through those. I really appreciate it. Maybe we scouted that area. I think I'm gonna throw up a queue for a roulette. Just to have something to do. Alright, that one's back. Oh, I don't have that one. Oh, I like it. Yeah, I had enough gil, and I got that for my RP partner. There it is. Up, up. Alright, investigate the specified areas. Completed. Fine, I'll go this way. I would much preferred trying to climb up the side of the hill. Not gonna lie. Okay, here we go. Into the druthers. Let's talk to Muscarin. So, is there ought to be found in the wood? What did you cut? Garlands? In this part of the 12's wood? Huh. First sylphs, and now garlands. And all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the garlands be following the sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, maybe? But no, but no, not this far into the forest. The whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who know where the spires stand and when the whalers watch. A Gridonian traitor. Muscarin has more work for a willing adventurer. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone as was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account for not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. Get stream sniped. No worries. I love it. Did you want to jump in on a roulette or two? Because I'm planning on running some. Just to break things up a bit. So if you want, we can do some. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Tinkio, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him if it comes to that. Yeah, okay. I can do that. No, I got stuff to do. Okay, fine. I see how it is. I am totally kidding. You've got stuff to do. You do your stuff. Real life comes first. I look at she's sitting on the wall. Where is this guy? I forget. Oh, there he is. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you. Not long now, huh? To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. You! What did you? How long have you? Help! 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 Gonna lurk. Thank you so much. Have a good one, Aaliyah. Thank you for coming by. Please, come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentis. I'm under attack. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. But guess what? Eat ether, fool. How? How did you? You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Huh. Huh, I say. There's Limp Bizkit. That is a band I haven't heard play in a while. I forget where you are. I forget where you are, where you are. There you are. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough. Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good. Strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they don't provide. They preach justice, honor, and duty, but in the end, it's those with money who do as they will and who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and I took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans, I brought the Lalafell bastard. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a featherbed in Garlemald, did ya? Fuck to me. You there, Lalafell. You stand here at old Busk's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Alright, here we go. Gonna ruin this guy. Duty complete. Yes! Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest, and with bandits and poachers at your side? They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer only too well. Buscared. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There's something else I'd like you to tell Buscared. Tell him Laurentus the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Level is no longer synced. Alright, let's see. To the druthers. I fell in the hole, but that's okay because I need to be in the hole to go this way. I, Laurentius, confessed to his crimes. I just had a word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Grenadians and the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Grenania is too big a job for just one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are a few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow, he failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Eh? He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Tinkio. The Sylph Elder has been found. Where? Buskrin has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Ahem! His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest among the sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Grenadians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small, leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment, and bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Totarak, here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder One went into Totarak, but has not returned. This one is worried. So very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. Ugh, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Tinkio, go to the Thousand Maws of Totarak and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success. I will do that in just a second here. All right, here we go. Hop. Oh, I almost made it. By order of the Elder Seer, the dungeon known as the Thousand Maws of Totorak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? You're sure of this? How in the hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray, assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you're ready. The Thousand Miles of Totorak now accessible. Cool. Let's enter with a party of other players. It didn't register that I queued. There we go. I must have hit the wrong button. I do that. Hey, look at that. That was an instant queue on a DPS. That never happens. Who queues as a tank and walks away? Grrr. Finding a new member, it says. Welcome back from the ads. Waiting for the queue. So how's everybody doing out there? Doing well, I hope. I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I had a kind of a long day at work. Came home, made some good dinner. I've tried a recipe I'd never made before. It was delicious. It was a one-pot chicken, like Mexican-inspired chicken dish. Um, and it was like super duper good. There was a lot of flavor in it and just the right kick. Wasn't too spicy. It was delicious. So I've got my Final Fantasy stream on Sunday. That's the next time I'll be live. That'll be more playthrough, more roulettes, more fun. Community based. Hopefully people from the community will come and play with us, and that would be awesome. And then Monday, I've got Makerspace Monday. That'll be happening every Monday, and we'll do something creative. So either a Lego build or maybe some yarn work like crocheting, or maybe I'll pull out the coloring book and we'll just color something together. So on Makerspace Mondays, grab a craft, or some Lego or whatever we're doing, grab something of your own and just do that and enjoy that with me. We'll use it to relax and kind of de-stress from the Mondays, because Mondays are always the Mondayest. Tuesdays, I'm doing a collaboration with Penny Piston. We're playing Diablo 2 Resurrected. So we'll be doing that starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Mondays, if I didn't say, Mondays is at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Tuesdays is at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And then Wednesday, we're doing a full Chrono Trigger playthrough. We did Chrono Trigger yesterday. It was the first time I've ever played it, and it was amazing. I had a lot of fun. And then Thursday is going to kind of be a whatever I feel like day. So this week we're doing more Final Fantasy. Next week we are playing Stardew Valley. And the week after that we're playing Court Keeper. And Court Keeper's good. It's a very good game. If you haven't played it before, it's fun. But yeah, Wednesday and Thursday streams start at 9 p.m. Pacific, and I usually try to play for about 2 hours. Sometimes go a little longer, sometimes I don't quite make it. But it all averages out. Alright, here we go. Well, I keep trying to attack our bard because the DPS is red, and I have the colored nameplates on so I can tell who's who. And the drawback is that I keep trying to kill the DPS because their portraits are red. Killing blow. Summoning my little heart out. Summoning my little heart out. Come on. Those are both dead. Those are called prison puddings. I would not want to eat those. I'm just saying. Turn the tap off. Oh, jeez. Get distracted by my stream, buddy. Forget what I'm doing. Treasure coffer. Get it. Some DPS. Excellent. Second boss. The Curl O9 Tails. Ding. Da 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 ding 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 da ding. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. At least this one's kind of a shorter dungeon. There are some dungeons that are not as short, and they always feel like they drag for a while. Ooh, a nice bow. mapping the realm. This hallway sound, ugh. That's a sound I don't like listening to.
Darkness.
The mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me. With a countenance that bespeaks understanding, an intriguing power, the echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest cruel tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The Dark Minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Kielce, apparently. Since my group didn't wait for me at all. What did I get, though? Got some duckbills. Cool. I got the orchestrion roll out of here too. That's awesome. Leave the duty. Yes, please. I received a player commendation, even though I didn't get to do the last fight. Well, that's cool. Oh, finally. Fresh air. Sniff, sniff. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Huh. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little solace. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all, where is that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our weazened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Rameau will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I would strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really? Ugh. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone you are right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Baelsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts. Seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neuraxia. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike, though there are evil ones among the walking ones. There are good ones also. Huh. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know. What brings walking one to this place? Came to this one's rescue and Araxia's bidding? Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Huh? Walking one has questions about Lord Rameau? Then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Sweet. Now we gotta report to Buskaran. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Elder is well. Oh, thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad FFXIV didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adders both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure to come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kikiran firewater. Buskaran has something he wants delivered to the sylphs. Say, friend, there is something I'd like to ask, or I'd like to see. There's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the sylphs of Little Solace. This Azima rose oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them, until their strength is returned. We must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridania and sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Okay. Oh no, did I forget to do I forgot to collect the aetherite, I think. Because I'm pretty sure the aetherite is at Hawthorne Hut. And I need to go to Hawthorne Hut. stop in this town here. Get the chocobo. And we'll for sure get this one before we forget. So I can teleport back here if I need to. Arthas Marinara. Alright. I didn't hop that time. Good thing I didn't get squished. Okay, there's the Hawthorne Hut. With its little aetheryte thing that I forgot to get. The 9 ivies. Okay, we'll get that. Now I can go to Hawthorne Hut. And we'll continue on to Little Solace. Nolexia. A gift from Walking One Bascaran? A gift for these ones? Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Bascaran and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception, but this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Okay. Alright, Kamuxio. Kamuxio wants you to discuss peace with Frixio. Accept. Let us talk. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Tinkio. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Noraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? Excuse me. This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. In Totorak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees. So, walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Leven but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One, Kane Senna. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Rameau to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Rameau was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace, with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Rameau. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Rameau. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Rameau is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. And this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on qualities embodied by the primal in question. In this case, the sylphs of Rameau's influence have made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. What about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Rameau. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kane Senna. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Rameau to rest. That Sylph Elder's very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Huh? Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not. We will be sure to mention the instrumental part that you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Please wait, walking one Tinkio. this one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Rameau, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trusts. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. Okay. We are gonna go find a safe zone. Oh yes, I need to get off. There we go. Gotta look around. This quest is called Believe in Yourself. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense they posed any danger if left alone. Okay. Do I have any more? Nope. Deliver it to Vorsail Hua in New Gridania. Ah, if it isn't Tinkio. How went the meeting with the sylphs? A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Rameau. As long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seed Seer will be overjoyed to hear that the sylphs have welcomed our overtures. And in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threat to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridonians, I give you my thanks. Complete. All right, that is a good place to stop. We just finished that quest line. Believe in yourself. I like that. I'm gonna find someone to raid because we're just about ready to end for the night. So let me take a look at what we've got going on. Okay, we got Cult of the Lamb, we got Arc Raiders. Destiny 2. Oh, we're gonna go see this guy. This was a guy that we raided into the other night when we were visiting Jenna's Online. And he was so cool. I really, really enjoyed watching him. So, we're gonna go check him out. Alright, I'll turn that down. Yeah, so next stream is going to be on Sunday from 2 p.m. Pacific to 8 p.m. Pacific, so a nice big chunk. And we're going to play Final Fantasy. Going to continue with some quests. We're going to do some roulettes that's open to the community. And we're going to have a really good time. So check me out on Sunday from 2 to 8 Pacific time. And for those of you that are in my Discord, I have my schedule posted. I have all of my events listed. My schedule is current in my About Me section down there if you want to check it out as well. So, with that, I bid you all a good evening. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you. I couldn't be here without you. So have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time.